to kick off today's program, I am honored to invite Mr. Lim Ming Yan, Chairman of SBF, to deliver the welcome remarks. Mr. Lim, good morning to you.
Graham, thank you very much. Good morning to you. Mr. Chan Chun Sing, Minister for Trade and Industry, Mr. Liu Chien Hong, Chief Executive, Infocom Media Development Authority of Singapore, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning, and a very warm welcome to the 4th edition of our Future Economy Conference and Exhibition, FECE 2020. This year, we are converging virtually in view of the current pandemic situation. The COVID-19 pandemic continues to rattle the global economy. Singapore suffered a deeper recession in the second quarter than earlier estimated, prompting our government to trim not only the growth forecast for the year, but also to warn of a slower recovery. Today, I would like to share with you two key efforts that SBF is working on together with the Government of Singapore. First, the Emerging Stronger Taskforce, or EST. This was set up earlier in the year under the Future Economy Council. The EST is co-chaired by Minister Desmond Lee and Mr. Chong Meng. SBF is represented on the EST by myself as the chairman of SBF. As the name implies, EST seeks to refresh, reimagine, or reset Singapore's economic strategies to enable Singapore to stay economically resilient and to build new sources of dynamism in the post-COVID-19 world. To be more action-oriented, the EST has convened 7 alliances for actions. They are digitalizing the built environment, edutech, enabling safe and innovative visitor experiences, facilitating smart commerce, robotics, supply chain, and sustainability. These alliances are industry-led coalitions where private sectors work closely with the government to identify and prototype ideas in a 3-month sprint. SBF is actively involved in these alliances. These 7 alliances are not meant to be comprehensive. Instead, we hope that this form of public-private collaboration could serve as a good model to be extended to other sectors subsequently. Besides actively supporting the work of the alliances, SBF Council members also provided feedback and views on how Singapore can position for the future in a recent engagement session with Minister Chan Chun Sing and EST co-chair Mr. Chong Meng. SBF is committed to the future of Singapore, and we look forward to the opportunity where the business community could co-create this future together with the government. Over the course of the next few months, SBF will be inviting the business community to participate and contribute to the various initiatives that the EST is proposing. The second key effort that I would like to share is the digital transformation of businesses. It gives me great pleasure to announce that SBF and IMDA have officially renewed a Memorandum of Intent today. This MOI reaffirms IMDA's and SBF's continued commitment to drive digital transformation across the Singapore business community. Through this initiative, IMDA and SBF will be working on 3 strategic projects. The first one is to promote mass adoption of digital B2B technology, such as e-invoicing and e-signatures, through outreach and awareness activities across the whole industry sector rather than at individual company level. Secondly, to help our companies to make better use of digital economy agreements, which Ministry of Trade and Industry have negotiated very diligently with many other countries, and digital connectivity so that they can operate seamlessly across borders. And third, the third project is to provide inputs on the development of digital platforms and jointly reach out to SMEs to enable them to conduct digital maturity assessments, identify suitable digital solutions, be linked to resources that can help with consultancy and execution and digital skills training. The COVID-19 situation has highlighted the need for businesses to adopt digital transformation to remain relevant and competitive. This collaboration between SBF and IMDA seeks to provide relevant support to businesses in their digital transformation efforts, including efforts to push boundaries and to explore new growth markets. Coming back to our conference today, over the next 2 days, you will be hearing from local and international industry leaders discussing topics that matter to every business during this challenging period. We hope that all of you can draw on the lessons learned, adopt strategies that are applicable in your respective companies, and share them within your industries. In closing, I would like to express my appreciation to our co-organizer, IMDA, our strategic partners, namely the Ministry of Trade and Industry, SkillsFuture Singapore, Enterprise Singapore, and Workforce Singapore, and our supporting organizations, the Singapore National Employers Federation, the Intellectual Property Office of Singapore, and 26 of our fellow trade associations and business chambers. I would also like to thank the Minister of Trade and Industry, Mr. Chan Chun Sing, for joining us today and delivering the keynote address. Our appreciation also goes to the speakers, moderators, and panelists for sharing their expertise and insights. I'm confident all of you will have a fruitful time over the next 2 days, learning about ways to navigate the challenges ahead and how to emerge stronger with digitalization, innovation, and internationalization. I wish all of you every success in transforming and making your businesses future ready while staying safe during this pandemic. Thank you and have a good day.